So I'm on the phone yesterday, and I'm told that, wow, look at that, Chris, O.J. Simpson died. And I didn't give it much thought. I was like, okay. Then I thought about it a little bit more and read a little bit and started going back in time to some degree. And a bit of Greek mythology popped in my head. I love using some of this stuff. And this is going back 700 BC. Story of Pandora and Pandora's Box. Pandora's Box, this box was a gift from the gods. We got to be careful with gifts from the gods. And this gift that Pandora had, she was told, don't open it. Now, Pandora in Greek mythology is the first woman. And she opens it, and all the evils of the world come out of Pandora's box. So one thing is left behind. It's part of the story. You know, you have to deal with all these evils. Hope is left in the box. You know, human beings' ability then to obviously overcome all the obstacles of life, the evils of life. Why did I compare this to O.J. Simpson and Pandora's box? Nation change, believe it or not. You think about it a little bit more, and I got to give Peggy Noonan credit, the Wall Street Journal. She actually did a pretty great piece on, the things that have happened since that point in time. You really want to think about it? You think about the Kardashians. Think about the Kardashians and how big they are here, there, and everywhere. Famous for being famous. Started with O.J. Simpson. Started with O.J. Simpson. This whole culture of celebrity where, in essence, previously prior to that, you had to have some sort of ability or talent in order to be famous. Not anymore. Everything that went along with that. The entire episode in of itself, the realizing the utter incompetence, at least for me. And again, I was, 30 years ago. Bronco Chase was 30 years ago this June. After the trial, after everything took place, watching what took place. Again, this was new. They didn't have court cases on TV. This was afternoon. They shut off Young and the Restless. No more General Hospital. Watching the OJ case, for crying out loud. And it was wall to wall coverage, Vanity Fair, you name it. I remember working on Wall Street. The damn office shut down. TV's out when they were reading the verdict. And go back and check and take a look at maybe what the volume was on the New York Stock Exchange during that period of time. Things that, again, I don't know if they were just underlying. Again, the utter incompetence of our legal system. Again, it was a learning experience for me. I didn't really realize just how bad it was. They talk about prosecutors that were completely in over their head and incompetent. Again, you talk about police officers committing perjury on the stand. It's one thing after another, but I guess one thing that really, kind of learned from that point in time that I really wasn't aware of is just the racial divide in this country. To me, guilty, again, you can, based upon the defense that was presented, they got him off. But it certainly seemed pretty darn guilty to me. But for whatever reason it may be, people didn't care. And it was more about a black or white issue. It was almost like, we're getting back because of the Rodney King issue, which happened, what was that, 2 years prior to that, if I'm not mistaken, and the riots there in Southern California killed 60 plus people, thousands injured over that. It was interesting, some of the things that Peggy said. He said, before OJ, American blacks lacked confidence in the legal system. After OJ, everyone lacked confidence in the legal system. Again, it looked like it was some sort of performance that was up there, agenda driven. It wasn't on the level. And again, as a nation, you got to think about the things that came out from this court case and how we have changed. Like I said, the bad things coming out of Pandora's Box and the bad things that we've unleashed on society. You know, court TV. I mean, this obsession with some of these things, that the lack of confidence that we have in the legal system here in the United States, the divisive nature, the cult of celebrity, all things that, again, came from this case. Not so nice Pandora's Box. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.